Episode 7, Jonbenet Case, John Ramsey Overview. This episode very briefly covers John Ramsey's childhood, college, and U.S. Navy experience, his married life before Boulder, and life in Boulder, Colorado. John Ramsey was born in Lincoln, Nebraska on December 7, 1943. His mother was Mary Jane Bennett, and his father was James Dudley Ramsey. He was a decorated World War II pilot. Their family moved to Michigan, and John attended Okemos High School and then attended Michigan State University, where he met his first wife, Lucinda. They married on October 27, 1966. After John graduated from Michigan State with a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, he enrolled at the United States Navy's Officers Training School in Rhode Island. He served in the military for 2 years or more and lived for a time in the Philippines. Upon completing his military service, he returned to Michigan State University and earned a master's degree in business administration in 1971. At some point, John and his wife moved to Atlanta. They had 3 children, Elizabeth, Linda, and John Andrew. After several years of marriage, John had an extramarital affair with a secretary at his place of employment and separated from his wife, Lucinda. They divorced in 1978. Around this time, while John was living in an apartment, he met Patsy. John and Patsy married on November 5, 1980. Burke was born in Atlanta on January 27, 1987, and Jonbenet on August 6, 1990. John Ramsey started a computer business around this time in the late 1980s. Axis Graphics was created with the merger of 3 computer businesses. John became the president and CEO of the new company. Later, Axis Graphics became a subsidiary of Lockheed Martin. The Ramsey family moved to Boulder in 1991 and purchased the house at 755 15th Street a few months later. The Ramseys had a major remodeling done on their house that took several years to complete. The attic was converted into a large master bedroom with 2 dressing rooms and bathrooms. At some point, probably before they purchased the home, the house was expanded to almost double the original size, and the basement is only under the original part of the house. On December 20th, Axis Graphics had a big celebration for breaking $1 billion in sales. And then on the next day, the local newspaper printed a story about their success. Axis Graphics employed over 300 people, and decisions were made. People were promoted and people were fired. John Ramsey had employed several people. At least 20 different neighbors had visited their home, and another 20 or so people from church had also been to their house. And one final point. John Ramsey had been in the U.S. Navy, and he enjoyed sailing with his family and his friends, and he definitely knew how to tie special knots. In the next episode, we're either going to cover a few more of the clues, or I'm going to make an explosive determination on who wrote the ransom note.